very, very deep down, I was even more a wounded artist. In the whole process, I understood, okay, this project really helped me to become, as they say, a wounded healer first, right? And it is true. It led me on this journey of like healing parts of myself to be able to hold space for others now, to do the same. But what I've realized at the end of it all is actually that buried beneath that and very, very deep down, I was even more a wounded artist. And that is something that I have the feeling that most of us human beings are. We have lost art as a very centerpiece of humanity and of nature. Because what is art in its essence? It's creation. And creation is that what we all are, right? We are all creations and all creators. Because that is what nature is. It's creating daily, creating art daily through its flowers and trees and, the rivers flowing, sounds are created, music. It's creation, it's living art. And that is what we are as well. We are living art, and at the same time, everything that we create is living art. It's not a product or a result. It's really something that... The wind is very loud. But nice. It is something that has formed its own life, right? It wanted to be created through us as vessels, as mother and father, as parents, but then it also wants to live on by itself and travel the world, right? Like, if it's music, then it travels to other people's ears and lives on in other people's homes and ears and minds, If it's film, yes, of course, it is also a visual world that other people can step into and they make it their world. If it's pottery, it's living art that even tangibly people can create a relationship with and get in contact with day by day, So this is how I see art. First of all, art for me lives, which is why my album also is a child for me. And for me, it's my very first child. Not because I didn't release music before, I did. They were little children, right? But this one is really the first child that has its own character and all its different facets that are its music and videos and little short films, and it is a living entity. And what I want to say today is actually that I wish all of us really to find back this feeling of I am a creator and I am creation, and kind of claiming as well that we are that, and with that we are all creatives, which means we are all artists. And I know there are many people out there that would say, no, I'm not an artist, I'm more brainy and stuff like this. But the thing is, if it's mathematics or whatever, the thing is, nature is also that, right? It is creation and it is mathematics. It all has, even the frequencies and how they're stacked, it is mathematics. It's built in a certain way. And art is that as well. And so if you are one of these people saying, no, I'm not creative, I wish I could be creative, but I'm not, then I want to tell you, I think this is a lie. Because nature is creative. It is the big creatrix, and we are the children of this creatrix. We are many creations and creatrixes and creators. And so I just want to send this out as a reminder, or maybe even as an excavator of like, maybe deep down there lies buried, first of all, maybe this wounded artist, but actually the artist that we have came to be on this earth, a creator and a creatrix. So, yeah. And I just want to say that also maybe it has started, in your childhood, or even way before that, because at some point in our world, art didn't have space. And I can see it coming back now as like being embraced as something very, very important, right? Because it is life force energy in creation. Any child that is born is art. So, yeah, I just want to say, let us heal that collective wound of the archetypal artist that lives within us all, and let's discover again where our creativity lies, our desire to create, our lust for creation, and the artist within, really the artist within. So maybe today you want to try out, some things. I don't know, maybe painting or braiding your hair in a certain way, or just seeing art everywhere around you. I wish you much joy, really much joy, and maybe in another post I will talk a little bit more about how I see creations, like, artistic pieces as our children, and how we could get into a better relationship with our creations instead of judging them, for example, right? Like a mother accepting her child as it came to be. So, yeah, thank you very much, and bless you. All the best for you. Bye.